So I remember, you know, I remember back when I was in a relationship, and I remember she left, and I remember after I was done being angry and everything like that, after you're done with a breakup and all that extra shit, I remember like I try to analyze like every reason, like anything that happened in my life that I didn't want to happen. Like, why did that happen to me, or why did that occur, or whatever. I'm not saying I care now, but at the time, I remember thinking like, what the fuck did I do to cause this? And what she told me is that she wasn't, I just didn't have the time, or I wasn't focusing on her enough, or whatever the case may be. But I'm like, is there anything I could have done to prevent this from occurring so it doesn't happen in the next relationship I get into? And after I thought about it, and I thought about all the shit that happened during that relationship, and I remember I was broke as fuck. I didn't have anything about me. I was weak as fuck. I wasn't going to the gym. I was smoking. I was drinking. I was eating bullshit every day. I was weak. I was nervous. I was like watching porn at the time. I was doing a whole bunch of bullshit that I just should not have been doing. And when you have all those issues, especially when a woman sees that and you make all these promises to her that you can't keep, she slowly starts to lose respect for you. And when a woman loses respect for you, the relationship is done. She's either gonna cheat or she's gonna leave. Fortunately, she just left, And I think and I'm glad I know that now, and I'm glad she left, and it helped me realize that shit, because I'm just like, man, why the fuck was I doing all of that bullshit? Why would I expect to even have some sort of partner? Like, I was fortunate to even have a girlfriend with all the bullshit that I was doing. Like, there'd be times I would say, hey, I'm gonna do this for you, and I just would never do it. Like, I would just make so many promises that I just could not keep. So many times I say, oh, I'm gonna be up one day, and I just would never get there because I wasn't putting in the work that I was telling her. And I think all that is the reason that she ended up leaving. And I think a lot of motherfuckers go through this shit and they just wonder like, oh, she just left. I'm like, bro, you really got to analyze why she left, because she never leaves for the reason she tells you, but the reason she doesn't tell you is the reason that is the thing you need to change. And that's the thing in any relationship. Okay? It's always the thing she doesn't tell you. If she would have told you, it's the thing you need to change, and most likely it is right. And 9 times out of 10, if you can't do anything for her financially, that means you need to go figure out how to make some money. Because it's just going to keep happening in every single other relationship. And it happens to me everywhere. And, this is what I mean. And this is why the title of the video is called, has to do with being pathetic. Because most of you motherfuckers are pathetic. And this has come from a motherfucker who was pathetic, who didn't have anything going for himself, who would make so many promises to people, would tell people so many things, but they would lose respect because I would not do the things that I would say I was going to do. And that's the worst thing you could be, a man who doesn't keep his word. And the amount of pain it is for you to say something as a man, for you to tell somebody something and they brush it off because you don't keep your word, hurts you as a man inside. And I think that hurts most people. And that's why you see a lot of dudes who are married who just settle for some chick that they don't really like just because she was giving them some pussy. And now they're in a relationship with her and they don't really like her. That's just the only consistent pussy they could get. And now they have kids together and nobody in that family respects that man because that man did not work on himself. And they look at him as pathetic. And I tell dads this all the time. The woman, the man that your daughter brings home is a reflection of the man that you are. If you're a good man, your daughter's gonna bring home a good man. If you're a shit person, if you are a lazy motherfucker, your daughter's gonna bring home a lazy motherfucker. So if I'm an average dude, even if I just had a regular 9-to-5 fucking job and I come home and I drink and I smoke on the weekends and I don't really go to the gym like that and I'm not in shape, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna bring home a dude that's just like that. Because that's the love she knows from a man. But if you're the type of person that has reached certain levels, has pushed himself past limits, has really put in the hard grind work to make him stand out from the rest of other men, and then you have a daughter and you treat her accordingly, and you spoil her in terms of love, in terms of how a man should be treating her, she's less likely to be a hoe. She's less likely to be going around doing a whole bunch of bullshit. And 9 times out of 10, she's going to bring her standards for a man are going to be extremely high based off of how her dad treated her. I'm going to be honest. Every woman that I know that was a piece of shit had a bad relationship with her dad. Every single woman that I ever met that had a bad relationship with her dad. Or didn't respect her dad. Because there were a lot of women that had their dad in their life, but they just didn't respect them. Because their dad wasn't someone that could be respected. Getting in shape, getting yourself financially right isn't just about you. It's actually selfish if you don't go do those things. It's extremely selfish. Because what that means is you're telling yourself that you don't care about who your child ends up with. You don't care about the man that your son becomes. You don't care about the person that your daughter becomes, the man that comes home to your daughter. You don't care about that if you don't work on yourself as an individual. Do you want your daughter to be some fat, sloppy, to be with some fat, sloppy, drunk motherfucker who's not going to take care of her? Do you want your daughter to be with somebody like that? I mean, be honest. This is how most people are in every day, bro. Like, they don't analyze their situation. And most motherfuckers are so fucking pathetic. It's not even fucking funny. I see a lot. And these niggas are bitter at the world, bro. It happens all the time. Like, niggas be so bitter. Niggas be so bitter because they're pathetic. Because they never analyzed their situation. And when you never analyze your situation, you end up hating the fucking world, bro. You end up hating the person that you are because you never took yourself serious. And that's genuinely the worst type of person you could be, because that person is going to affect everybody. If you as a man can't hold the household together, bro, what the fuck else? How the fuck else is anybody else supposed to respect you in that household? How the fuck else is anybody going to listen to you? If you ain't got your shit together, you expect, like, some of you niggas be fucking delusional, bro. Some of you niggas be so delusional. You niggas be wanting a bitch that got fucking this shit, she cooks, she cleans, she bad and this shit, and you ain't bringing shit to the fucking table. I don't blame most women at all for making it. I actually agree with it. Like, why the fuck would I ever settle down with some dork ass nigga? Why would I ever want some nigga who doesn't got his shit together, who doesn't work on himself? None of you niggas work on yourself. None of you niggas put self-development before anything. And you wonder why some of y'all niggas can't get pussy to save your life. You know? It's a lot of niggas like that. It's a lot of niggas who don't want to put in any work, but just want all the fruits out of life. Like, I want you to ask yourself a genuine question. If you were a girl, would you date you? If the answer, and be honest, my nigga. Be honest. Because the only way you're going to be able to fix anything in your life is if you're honest with yourself. And I'm telling you this as a nigga who lost respect from niggas because I made promises to motherfuckers that I couldn't keep. I told niggas I was going to do certain shit that I did not do because I did not keep my word to myself. This shit happens all the fucking time. I see this shit just not with old relationships, but my family. Like, I told my family I was going to do so much shit, and now they don't want to hear that shit. Like, it's like, bro, are you going to do it or not? You know, so now I have to bring results to the table, which is fucking fine. It's part of the journey, failing, and most people don't get that shit. Most people want to get their fucking shit together if they don't have a result within the first week or two, it's like, oh, this shit don't work for me. And I had to untrain a lot of the fucking bullshit that I learned as a kid. I had to untrain a lot of that shit. But to keep it a buck, a lot of this shit was my fault too. Why the fuck am I listening to motherfuckers who don't have what I want? And a combination of all of this shit together, of not keeping your word to yourself, having bad habits, having these vices, not doing what you say you're going to do on a daily basis, a lot of niggas getting treated badly by people not respect you. All of this in combination is most people, and that's why most men are pathetic. Well, that's why most men feel pathetic. That's why most men put their fucking head down when they walk. because they're not proud of the person that they are. Do not be a man who is not proud of the person that you are. You niggas is chasing, you niggas think money is gonna fix you. No, money is not gonna fix you, my nigga. You niggas think the physique is gonna fix you. It's the work that it takes to get the money and the physique. But if you're some motherfucker with millions of dollars in your account and you're fat as fuck, my nigga, you're gonna be fucking miserable, bro. I'ma just keep it back. I'ma keep it a buck every time, my nigga. If you are the type of nigga to have a bunch of money or you got a physique and you just got you're just genetically gifted and you didn't have to work for it, you're gonna be fucking miserable, my nigga. Cause it's never about the result. It's about the work it took to attain the results, my nigga. It's about the mindset you have. It's about the man you have to become in order to, that just has these things that amplify him. These things should not make you. They should amplify you, bro. And most of you niggas are thinking that these things are gonna fix you and these things are only gonna make your situation worse. Most of you motherfuckers don't need shit. You need to get rid of shit. You need to get rid of the drinking. You need to get rid of the alcohol. You need to get rid of the weed. You need to get rid of the porn. You need to get rid of the fucking lusting over stupid bitches. You need to get rid of most of this shit in your life. Like, I don't feel bad for a lot of you niggas. I don't feel bad for a lot of you niggas. It's hard for me to when I know the work I put in. I know the work that I'm putting in. I'm not saying I'm a rich nigga. I'm not saying I'm even a nigga nowhere near the nigga I want to be. But I know I put the work in every day. I know it's hard for me to listen to someone I don't respect. I know it's hard for me to listen to a nigga who sits there and sits on his fucking phone all day and scrolls or fucking watches TV all day or is fucking more interested in his sports team winning than himself winning. I know I can't respect that nigga. I cannot respect the guy who does not work on himself. You don't care about yourself. You want me to respect you and you're a fat motherfucker. You can't even control putting a fucking donut in your mouth. You can't control whether some sweet shit goes in your mouth. And you want me to take your word? My nigga, you don't even listen to yourself. You don't even listen to yourself and you want me to listen to you. I'm just keeping it a buck here, bro. You can't do this shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You don't even listen to your own word, my nigga. When you walk in a room, nothing about you stands out. You look like the next nigga in fucking in the supermarket. I could walk in and see thousands of you. There's nothing about you that stands out to me. Nothing about you makes me want to emulate your life. Everything you did in your life has been a victim of the circumstance that you put yourself in. You didn't want none of this shit. You just settled for it because it was easy. You settled for that bitch and you're not even attracted to her. You doing her a disservice. That's why she don't respect you, my nigga. You can't even take care of your family if your wife lost your job, they ass out. You can't take care of them niggas. You can't take care of your daughters. You can't take care of your sons. You can't take care of nothing. You can't, and I was never the nigga to do that shit. I'm like, bro, there's no point in me getting married or getting in a relationship right now. I ain't where I want to be. I can't take care of a girl if she came into my life right now. I know that for a fact. So I'm not going to get into a relationship with a girl because if you genuinely love a girl, if you genuinely love a bitch, bro, you're going to want to take care of her. That's a fact, bro. It's nothing else. It's nothing else. That's a pure fact, my nigga. So, just always make sure you remember that. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck 19, 20, 30, 40. I don't give a fuck what age you are, my nigga. The reason you don't like yourself is because you don't hold your word to yourself. If it ain't the money, bro. It ain't the money, my nigga. You know you're pathetic. You know in your heart you're pathetic, my nigga. You know the reason you have so much anxiety talking to a motherfucker is because the night before you was watching some bullshit on your phone, spanking your shit, my nigga. You know that for a fact. So when you think nobody else notices it, but you know in your subconscious that you did it, so when you walk out into the outside world, we smell that you are a pathetic ass nigga, bro. You need to unpathetic yourself. Most of you niggas do. for real. And niggas be telling me hard saying, oh, the nigga, why you talking to niggas like that, whatever the case may be. But I'm just keeping it a buck with you for real. That's how most of y'all niggas move. Most of y'all niggas don't put any work into yourself. You think because you got a fucking nice little fucking job here and maybe you go to the gym maybe twice a week, but your physique ain't crazy that you think you standing out, nigga, none of this shit is enough. None of this shit means shit. It don't stand out. Be the best version of you. It ain't about money. It ain't about the physique. It ain't about none of this shit. It ain't about the bitch. It's about who is the best version of you. That's why God put you on earth, my nigga. God looks down at some of you niggas and he's tight that he gave some of you niggas 2 arms, 2 legs, a physique, fucking arms, and you niggas just straight fucked around with this shit, my nigga. I know he's looking down and is tight at some of you niggas. He's tight at what you niggas have done with his creation. You don't even like looking at yourself in the mirror, bro. You know? Bro, and I'm not trying to just badger on you niggas. Like, I'm not trying to just treat you niggas. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, I'm telling you this as a nigga who, when I was 19, 21, that's when I figured out I want to get rich. I didn't figure out the habits it took to get rich till another 10 years fucking later. Damn near, like 8, 9 years later. I'm just figuring that shit out like a year ago. Like a year ago, my nigga. But when I was 19 and I said I wanted to get rich, but I had the worst goals. You know how unconfident I was in myself? I told my mom, oh, I'm going to do this. I tried to be a realtor. Fucked up at that. Tried to do e-commerce. Fucked up at that. Copywriting. Fucked up at that. TikTok shop. Fucked up at that. So much bullshit I tried to do and so many promises I made to niggas. So many times I told niggas I was going to do this and do that. And now niggas is looking at me like, nigga, you just saying shit. You ain't doing shit, nigga. Show me what you've done. And I can't even be mad at niggas, bro, because that's for real how it's supposed. Like, what the fuck else is niggas supposed to think of me? I never kept my word to myself. If a nigga came to me and said he was going to do a whole bunch of shit that he just never does, and he said he's going to do all these things and he just never does them, I'm not going to listen to that nigga either, so I can't even be mad at motherfuckers, bro. I can't even be mad. What time is it? So I'm gonna just leave y'all with that, bro. Like, and when I give y'all these speeches, I'm saying, I'm really speaking to myself. Everything I say in these fucking videos is who I was and who I am fixing. There's still parts of me that I'm talking about right now that I'm still doing. I caught myself scrolling the other day. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking retarded ass nigga? I caught myself doing that shit. Scrolling just a day ago. And I had to fix it. But I didn't. But I acknowledged it. I took accountability. I said, you dumbass nigga, you have all these goals and you sit here scrolling TikTok. Get the fuck off the fucking TikTok phone and go get on your shit. And that's what I'm saying you need to do. So get on your shit, take accountability for your actions, and things will change. Peace.